Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. You're looking at the M53, M55, the Tier 9 American SPG. This one's located on the north spawn of Redshire, and it's under the command of Angelina75 of OLIMP, and is her first entry for this week's competition. Game on! Whilst I've been away on other activities, you could say, I had an early Christmas with my family, because of course they're going to be elsewhere. But the fact of the matter is that Angelina and Talon have both been very, very busy putting out new videos for us, or new replays for us to watch, and the contest is as fierce as ever. Okay, 8-inch howitzer, right in the corner of the map. She's already found a target, a Skoda T17. Looked like he was going for the spotting bush. Now he's regretting that. That was a penetrating shot, low roll, 884. Now these stun rounds, 900 alpha, 52mm pen. So Angelina probably penetrated that Skoda, and now he's virtually no hit points left. I like what she's doing. She's picked another target with low armor, the IKV-90B this time, the Swedish tank destroyer with a 90mm gun, but very, very little armor. And he's out the game with his first shot. With Angelina's first shot. So that is two penetrating shots in a row, one of which actually killed the target. So this is a good start. Okay, over on the other side of the map, on the road leading up to the Zeppelin, we've got a Type 59 who stopped for a moment and took a hit. 304 hit points of damage. You know, the Type 59, the Tier 8 Chinese premium medium, basically a T54 by another name. Do you know, from says Type 59, built by the Chinese on their own soil. Actually used to be the Hype 59, or that's what people called it, because it was so good. Oh, she's killed him! She's absolutely wiped him out. She splashed him to death. The shell almost landed right on top of him. But Angelina's now got 2 kills instead of 1, and she's taken out some really good players. Or at least she's taken out 2 players who were very, very, how should we say, in positions where they could do damage to us. That IKV-90 being so far forward meant that that player was actually trying to get an early hit with this 90mm gun, and the Type 59, well, he was hiding back because our guys are moving quickly through the enemy over on the west side of the map, and that's why Angelina's relocating, not only because there are enemy tanks coming through the castle, which obviously makes that our weak side, and the Crusader SP probably does need to move, but also because Angelina knows that she'll get support from her teammates from this side of the battlefield. There's a lot of our tanks in between her and the enemy. She can't get a shot on the Leopard prototype just yet. If he moves forward, she should be able to. Okay, he moved too quickly for Angelina to get him. Yeah, that Crusader SP really does need to relocate. Now, shell on top of that M103 would be quite nice right now. Angelina's got a reload time of 32.46. The standard reload, 40.27 seconds. Okay, she's ready to go. Loaded. Aiming towards the castle. She wants to get the IS-6, who's already started taking shell fire. And he's using that wreck for cover, but it's actually going to work against him, because in comes the shell. And that's the end of his game. And Angelina picked up the stun assist off that one as well. Notice how the entire team is almost moving towards the west side. Moving as a block. Angelina's relocating. Oh, now look, there's a Barask up there. And that's the big danger to our Crusader SP. Now, he might also be headed into the corner to see if Angelina's still there. The others might have reported that there was an Arty firing from that corner. Well, there's the GW. He's gone down. Oh, no, we just lost all the tanks that were actually down in the south. That kind of indicates there might be an enemy tank down there firing at our guys. A Leopard prototype. Well, there goes the defender. A Leopard prototype fired from the middle of the map and took out the Toro. And down goes the Leopard prototype to a Challenger. There's only one enemy tank left. It's the Barask, and the Crusader is suddenly realizing how much danger he's in, and he's trying to relocate over to the east side of the map. Of course, Angelina already got here and now looking for that Barask. If he pops out from that copse, the Selma will probably see him. He might be in that village. Yes, he is there. Rounds out. And we do get a piece of him. Unfortunately, the Selma gets killed. And some of our splash hit the Barask. And also hit the Selma at the same time. What we can say is that that Barask is tracked. He's probably fixed that by now. In fact, yep, looks like he's... Oh, and he's out the game! And that's it. It's a victory. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was a third-class tanker for Angelina75 OLIMP in the M53 M55. She managed to get a Bruce medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, she got 10, and her win rate was 2,318, which is super unicum, or is it? No, it's actually very good, not super unicum, but it was getting there. She just didn't fire enough shells in the end, but she did get 2 pens, as you saw. Let's have a look at the team score. And we can see the highest damage in the game actually went to the Leopard prototype, 4,008 hit points of damage, and he picked up the high caliber. Second highest damage turned out to be the Selma with 2,875, and third, well, that went to the Defender on the enemy team with 2,190. Angelina picked up 2,022 hit points of damage out of the game. When it came to kills, actually I should say before switching over to kills, we can see that Angelina was beaten by 3 members of the enemy team. 2 on her own team, places her 6th on damage. When it came to kills though, the top scorer was the Leopard prototype A with 4 kills. 3 kills went to the Challenger and the Type 57 on our team. And third place goes to the Selma, Angelina, and the Toro on our team. And when it came to base XP, it's the Selma, 1,221. He was the only one who managed to get over 1,000 base. Second place went to the Challenger, 910. Third place went to the Type 57, 783. Angelina got 719 in 5th place. Angelina only fired 7 rounds, so she really didn't get enough rounds off to actually earn a decent amount for the game. And that explains why it was only a third class. She got 3 direct hits on the enemy, 2 penetrating shots. As you saw, the first shot was a penetrating round on the Skoda. The second one was a penetrating shot and wipeout on the IKV-90. And, well, yes, that was pretty hard to keep going and keep doing that. But, yes, good play. 5 splashes as well. 2,022 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damaged 5 of the enemy, killed 2. And did 579 hit points of stun assists or 4 stuns. Not enough assist out of that one really to get the ace tanker. On a premium count, Angelina made 81,711 credits for that game, including a mission completion of 62,800. And she got 30 bonds for another mission achievement and 2,589 experience points out of that one, including another mission completion of 432. So a good start to Angelina. She set the limit at a third class and a bruiser. But Talon's already sent in another replay, so let's go straight to his first one and see how he gets on. In the second replay, Talon has actually switched to the GW Panther, and he's got the south spawn of Redshire. Game on. Well, his partner in crime in this one is a 212A. It's a tier 9 game with tier 7 tanks. Now, Talon's got a 15cm howitzer. It's capable of 600 alpha, 39mm of pen, 7.2 meters on burst radius, between 10 and 18 seconds of stun. Okay, it looks like the 212A is stopping in the copse, and Talon's actually continuing. Okay, so he's going to go further over. Now, there is an advantage to going much further over, so you can actually shoot directly into the castle grounds. So if the enemy does try to come in and leave the castle grounds, then they suddenly get smacked in the head with an artillery round, and it changes their mind. Okay, he's got a good position here. Loads of cover. And he's ready to go with the enemy tanks that are going up towards the Zeppelin already. Okay, we've got a Contradictus. That's a tier 8. Rounds out. Looks good. Lands next to the Contradictus. So I'll predict it that went that far. Okay, M57. That's another of the new tanks. Of course, this one's a tank destroyer. Oh, got a bit of a rescue hesitation there. Progetto 66. He just took a round. Lining up the shot. Rounds out. Looks good. Guy pulls forward. Just avoids most of the splash, but still takes 120 hit points of damage. And he got massive stun assist. Enough to actually get the communications expert running. And that means now he's got 2.5% extra. And he's also got the concentration skill running as well. Well, we can see the Contradictus did take some damage, because he is missing some hit points. Looking over on the castle grounds, we've got the Tiger P coming in directly from the north, and of course he's encountered our Tiger 1. Rounds out. Direct hit! Oh, wonderful! That one, I mean, the guys in the castle will be saying, great Arty support, because all of a sudden that guy comes in meaning to cause a lot of damage and gets smacked right in the turret and expires. Okay, there's the Progetto 66, rounds out. Well, he got stun on that, and that might give him some more stun assist. In fact, it does. Look at that, 278 already. Of course, the more stun assist that Talon picks up, the more likely he's get a higher grade of mastery, and the higher grade of mastery means he's more likely to win the competition. Angelina knows that. Okay, turns the tank, the Arty towards the targets. The arc on this vehicle is actually quite wide. It's 52 degrees, 26 degrees either side of the center line, and that's because it does have a turret at the back of a Panther tank. Well, you can see some people are already using the decals, and that shell landed behind the T-25 too. Marks of achievement on the back as well. Oh, there's a nice target, the Panther, Panther Spy. Somebody was asking about that the other day. They saw the replay featuring the Panther, And they wondered because it's not in the tech tree. It's actually in the collector's tab now. So if you've got a Tier 7 German tank, you can actually buy the GW Panther 5. You don't have to get the experience points to buy it. It's freely available to you if you've got a Tier 7 German. Only 5 enemy left. There's their Arty, the GW Panther. Geschotzwagen. And he goes down as well. That's a second kill for Talon. And the other Arty, the M53, oh, misses out on getting that one. But the enemy are falling like flies now. And we've just seen the FSV. Now, can we get a shot on target? Rounds out. He moves away fairly quickly. Unfortunately, he's heading in our direction. And even though we've marked it as a target, the nearest tanks on our team who might be able to help us at the moment is the 212A, who happens to be not too far away from us. Oh my god, he just got wiped out by a shotgun. Talon managed to get him. Let's see that again. He's waiting for the guy to break the fence. He saw the fence go. He's estimating where the guy is, looking for any clues. He's found the tent. He found the fence and he wiped him out blind by watching for where he went through the brick walls and killed him stone dead. Well, I guess the moral to this story is be very careful about leaving any trace of your path behind you, because if you do, Talon will work out where you are and then shoot you stone cold dead, even without actually seeing you. He knows where you are from what you're doing to the ground and what you're doing to the walls. He says, so you thought you would hunt Arty? Yes, he thought that he was going to come after the Arty and pick up an easy Pascucci's medal. No, he didn't. In fact, he got taken out by an expert Arty player who knew how to track him down, even if he couldn't see the guy. What a great end to that one. Now, let's have a look at the figures. Well, it's a second class tanker, which means it's one up on Angelina's, because if you remember, Angelina got a third class in her last game. He also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 8 in this one. And his win rate wasn't higher than Angelina. Angelina had over 2,000, whereas Talon only picked up 1,208 out of this one. But that still puts him in the lead with a second class mastery, according to the rules. So Angelina's now going to have to get either a second class, a bruiser, and some other medal to go with it, or she's going to have to get a first class or an ace tanker. If she gets the ace tanker, she wins the contest outright at that point. But if she can't match Talon, then, well, Talon's in the lead at the moment. So let's have a look at the team score. And we can see that the highest damage in the game actually went to the Conway on our team, 2,892. Second highest damage went to the Leica Panzer or Kampfpanzer Siebensieg, who got 2,784. And the third highest damage went to the Striv S1 with 2,655. They must have been the guys that were over on the east side of the map going through the Zeppelin, because they basically, I think they stormed through the enemy and picked up huge numbers of hit points as they were going through. We can see that Talon got 934 from that game, but he was beaten by a lot of members of the enemy team. As we can see here, there were 4 members of the enemy team who beat him, and there were also 6 members of the enemy team over here, so he was 11th when it came to damage. When it came to kills, though, he was in second place, joint second, because the standard B on our team got 4 kills. The T29 and Talon both got 3 kills apiece, and 2 kills went to the Leica Kampfpanzer Siebensieg with 2 kills, yes. When it came to base XP, we can see he's second because the Kampfpanzer again gets 1,330. He's the only one to get over 1,000 base. And then we got 874 went to Talon and 856 went to the standard B. 9 shots fired, not much ammunition expended. That's why he didn't get a much better mastery out of it. He got 2 direct hits on the enemy and 1 penetrating shot. And again, I'm pretty certain that penetrating shot was the one that counted. The enemy tank that was coming to kill them. No, it's not. Unbelievable. He splashed that guy to death with 199 hit points. So that means that the one that he penetrated has to be one of the others. And it wasn't the T-25-2. It was the Tiger P. The shell landed on top of his turret for 137 hit points and completely wiped him out. So, yes, so that's the one he benefited from the penetrating shot. Going back to the details again. Actually, to the detail report there. He got 8 splashes, 934 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. Damaged 6 of the enemy. Didn't get only got 3 kills, which means obviously he didn't get the Confederate, because he would have needed to get at least 6 difference between them. So he would have needed to fire at least 3 more shells to get at least 3 more enemies to actually pick up a Confederate. 990 hit points of stun assist of 6 stuns. And he earned 117,188 credits from that game, including 95,756 for holding ops. And he also took away 3,278 experience points out of that one, including 656 for holiday ops. So a very good battle, but the best thing about it was that that little light tank thought that he was going to get an easy kill on both Arty, and it turned out that wasn't the case. In fact, it was the other way around. The Arty were hunting the little light tank, and I always love it when that happens, when a little light tank comes along thinking that, yeah, I can deal out some death and what his teammates won't be able to stop me from killing him. No, it wasn't going to be that way. So I hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And we'll be back with another video featuring the follow-up games by Talon and Angelina, because yes, there are more games for you to watch in the next video. Thanks for watching.